This is Baxter Colburn, host of Verse of the Day. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
Hey, this is Lee.
And this is Chelsea.
And we are the host of your new favorite sales podcast, See Jane Sell.
Join us every Thursday for a new episode where we will tackle the realistic world of sales and maybe teach you a thing or two along the way.
You can subscribe to See Jane Sell on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, iHeartRadio, CastBox, and Spotify. Thanks, and enjoy the following podcast on Public House Media. Rewritten Society. Thank you so much for checking out this episode. It is your host, Julianne Condia. Thank you for tuning in. If you could screenshot this episode once you're done, upload it to Instagram, tag me at Julianne Condia or at the Rewritten Society, that would be so amazing. I also have other tools and resources at juliannecondia.com or on my Instagram. Check out some of my posts. I want you to read them. I want you to feel them. I want you to understand that you can do and be anyone you want to be in this world. And I just want to link arms with you, support you, show you that you can. You are made for more. You are incredible. So, friend, I want to talk to you about something. I want to talk to you about how your problem, whatever problem you're facing in life right now, whatever elephant that is sitting on your chest, whether it's a relationship that has gone south or maybe just a relationship where you just feel insecure in. I've been there. Maybe your problem right now is with a child. Maybe your problem right now is financial. Maybe your problem is you just don't know. You don't know the next step. You're kind of in this in-between stage of uncertainty, and uncertainty can be so hard. Your problem isn't the problem. Your problem isn't the problem. And I think a lot of times in our society, people blow up their problems. They blame their problems, their setbacks. They blame other people, point fingers. But it's how you face the problem is the problem. Or how you face the problem is your result. And I just think that this is so crucial and critical to remember that it's not our actual problem, because I think sometimes we forget that life is uncertain and things happen. Death happens to us all. Accidents are happening, right? There's bad things that happen, but there are such beautiful things that are going on that we can miss. It's all about our perspective, but we're all going to face trouble. We're all going to face problems. It's how we face it that makes all the difference. I heard that when you are emotionally attached to your problems or your goals, it's really, really easy to have your happiness dependent upon that goal or that problem or circumstance. That when you're emotionally attached to it, which can be really hard, especially if you're more of an emotional person, but I think maybe that's what's getting in your way of either moving through it, moving past it, or forgiveness, or addressing it, or having a different perspective on it, is that we can get so emotionally attached to whatever is going on, and then our happiness and how we function in life is all because of what's going on. I just even think about having a miscarriage is so difficult, and friend, if you have experienced that, you are walking in that, or you know someone who has, it can be so silently brutal. It really, really can. And I just remember thinking, I have got to keep moving through this. Like, doesn't mean I'm forgetting about it. It doesn't mean it doesn't matter, because, it matters. It matters. It is so significant. It is not unique because it happens to so many people. But when it happens to you, it is so significant. The world keeps going on, which they should, The world should not stop from when we are experiencing difficulty. And I think people can be bitter about that, of people moving on, getting pregnant, doing all these other things in life. And we can have so much bitterness in that process. And that's something I really prayed about was, no, like, this is happening in your life right now. People can keep moving on. You don't have to be bitter. You're going to work through this. This is going to help you. You're going to connect with so many women because of this. I had to reframe my thinking, but I could not allow this thing that had happened to be my source of happiness or unhappiness, which can be so difficult when you're walking through pain and walking through fear, walking through uncertainty, and walking through frustration. It can be really, really hard, but we can find the gratitude, we can find the happiness amongst that as we keep on going. We have got to see challenges as a way of growth and perspective. We've got to see challenges as a way of resiliency and knowing that this is not here to hurt us, keep us down. This is to help us grow and have more resiliency. And I honestly, personally think too, our challenges help us have more empathy, which empathy is one of the greatest ways to connect with people. It can be so hard, and empathy usually happens when a challenge comes. And I just think that our perspective on that is everything. Your business, your success, your results, your income, your job title cannot be your source of happiness. It has to be your happiness and appreciation has to be first. Like, that is what happens now. It's not what you accomplish, what you do, what your title is that brings you that happiness. If you have not read this book, it's called The Happiness Advantage. It is so powerful. It is so good. What is going to help you overcome these challenges is your appreciation, is your happiness, right? But we have got to understand that our success in life, that is not what will lead us to happiness. You can love your body now. You can love where you're at now, even if it's brutal, even if it's hard. Anytime a challenge comes to me, in fact, a couple days ago, I felt really challenged and frustrated in a good way. And I just looked at Eric and I said, this is making me. This is so good. This is where I get to channel in on my grit. It sucks. It's hard, but I've never made it through and past things when it was super easy. It was always a mindset. It was always a type of work ethic that pushed me, right? A workout that pushed me, a consistency that I displayed in crazy seasons that got me here. And I just knew that I can love where I am right now, despite feeling frustrated where I am not right now. And I think that that is really important. You can love your life right now, but you're still going somewhere. You're still going to create something. You're still going to do something. Where you are is the answer. And so, friend, whatever your challenge is right now, where are you right now with that challenge? Where's your mindset? What are you doing? Because it is so easy when an obstacle comes, a challenge comes, a broken relationship happens, an insecurity, fear, doubt, whatever. It is so much easier to go grab a tub of ice cream and binge watch TV. It is so much easier to do that and not take care of yourself. Seeing your current good is the best way to increase your good, even when facing some hardships. Someone said it's like climbing a mountain blindfolded. Be committed to your dreams, not attached to them, because they're not going to happen when you want. They're not going to happen the way that you want. But when you're committed to them, you get there no matter what. Love how you're getting there. So for me, building a business, building, this lifestyle of health and happiness and living fit, I love how I'm getting there. I love that I have a strong morning routine. I love that I have a 30-minute workout that pushes me. I love seeing my body transform. I love feeling strong. I love fueling my body. I love surrounding myself with empowering people. I love how I'm getting there, because at the end of the day, when I'm doing things that aren't serving me and that take my energy, that suck my soul, such as comparison, too much TV, too much gossip, all those things don't fuel me. And I don't think they really fuel anyone to feel whole. I'm not getting anywhere with that. But if I'm doing it in the way of leveling up, goal setting, being grateful, I love how I'm getting there. When you're climbing this mountain, if there's a trail, you know you're going to get to the top. However, the trail might have a lot of obstacles, elevation changes, but you just have to trust. Feeling awesome, right? Feeling truly awesome, feeling truly happy throughout your life today is way better than trying to force it. And the way to truly live happy and choose happy is my tagline of how I've gotten here. It's perspective. Be committed to your dream, not attached to it. Meaning it won't break you if you're not getting there when you want to. That you're not going to throw in the towel and quit just because it didn't happen when you said. I've shared this quote a million times. People overestimate what 1 year can do for them, and they underestimate what 10 years can do for them. Every day I show up in my business, I always think about how year 2 is going to be better. Year 4, it's going to be even better. Now I'm on year 5, and I'm like, dang, year 10 is going to be incredible, because I am not at my arrival. I am loving how I'm getting there. I love how I show up. And then if I don't love how I show up, I course correct. I evaluate. Did it feel good to, let that frustration win and you not do anything? Time is going to pass anyway, Julianne. That's what I say to myself. Time's going to pass anyway. What are you going to do with it? And I thought about that in every transition of my life, every hardship in my life. You have a decision. How are you going to show up? Because time is going to pass anyway. It's going to suck either way. You might as well work on yourself and try to love the journey and the process to get there. If you want to make life better, you have got to understand. You've got to understand that it's how you face the problem is everything. How you look at that obstacle and that challenge. What are you going to do about it? Time is going to pass anyway. Friend, thank you for listening. I so appreciate you. Please screenshot this, tag me, upload it to Instagram. Let me know how this spoke to you. I'll talk to you soon.